Hello guys, my name is X1 Gamer and I'm very excited to announce that Blizzard just announced Hearthstone Descent of Dragons Hearthstone new expansion that will be released on December 11, 2019, which is around a month and a little after this date. So what we will have to talk about the new expansion. There is a lots of stuff happening in Hearthstone now. So where do I need to start? Maybe I need to start with the good news. So first, the good news. The good news is that the next expansion will be Dragon expansion oriented, hence the name, Descent of the Dragons. So yeah, finally after 2 years, maybe even a little bit more, we have a Dragon Theme expansion, and it's just in time because this is the year of the dragon. So why not to have finally a year expansion with a Dragon Theme? So the second good news is that there will be freebies. Yes, there will be a lots of free cards in this expansion. This is like there will be five free legendary cards in this expansion. With what will be these legendary cards? I will explain about these legendary cards. They are very special. They are very specific. If you didn't watch the stream yesterday on BlizzCon, they are very specific cards. I will explain about them in just a minute further in the video, because this video will be a little bit longer. So I want you guys to chill out, take a drink, take a snack, take a good seat or lay down on your couch and just enjoy the video, because there is a lot of content to going on and to talk about in Hearthstone just right now. And the third news, which is most probably one of them even more important than the expansion itself, is that Hearthstone will have a new play mode, guys. Yes, this is basically a very true information. It's almost available online right now. So basically we will have Hearthstone Battlegrounds. What is Hearthstone Battleground? Hearthstone Battlegrounds is basically a new mod in Hearthstone that will take inspiration from the rising genre in the last year, which is auto battler, also known as auto chest, which means that you will have preparation in the tavern, for example, like buying minions, then arrange your minions on board, buff them with some kind of specific another minions with battle cry effects, with spells and stuff like that. So you will upgrade also minions, you will upgrade the power of your tavern that will summon minions for you that you can buy. And then when this phase of the round is complete, there is starting a combat phase, like typical for this kind of auto battler / auto chess games. And then the minions start fight on both of the sides, starting from most left one to the end, starting to consecutively beat each one another, which is kind of a little bit confusing in the beginning. I was able to play the game yet, because this mod of the game, the Hearthstone Battlegrounds, will be available on November 12 in open beta. So we need to not wait a lot of time. So it will be available like almost less than 2 weeks from now. But if you pre-purchase Hearthstone Descent of Dragons, you will be able to play Hearthstone Battlegrounds a little bit early, which is November 5th. Starting from, so the open beta for people that actually pre-purchase Descent of Dragons, they will be able to play the game Hearthstone Battlegrounds on November 5th. So basically this is the third good news. So there is a lot of stuff happening now. This is just like coming out of nowhere for me, because this was never announced before. Blizzard didn't even put some kind of teasers or something like this. Excuse me, I need to drink something. So Blizzard didn't even put some kind of like teasing that they will have new mods in the game and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a little bit excited about this. I'm not a big fan of auto chess games. I'm not a big fan of auto battler. I didn't like it because it have way too many RNG involved and stuff like that, but there is also a skill, so it will be fun. The mode of the game will be consisting from already existing cards in the universe of Hearthstone that are inspired from World of Warcraft, of course. So there will be, of course, exclusive cards just for Battlegrounds mod will be which will be some kind of specific cards designed to balance things out. So enough about Hearthstone Battlegrounds mod. I want to start talking about Hearthstone Descent of Dragons, the next Hearthstone expansion, which will be available online on December 10th, 2019. So let's start about what's going on in Hearthstone new expansion. There will be a new keyword. So the new keyword, before I starting revealing and reviewing the cards that I want to talk about, I need to first explain what is the new keyword in Hearthstone, and I need to explain the mechanics so I can continue talking about the new cards. So what is Invoke? So the new keyword in Hearthstone, it's called Invoke. So what is Invoke? Invoke is basically a keyword that is attached to few of the new cards that will be available in Hearthstone Descent of Dragons expansion. So what is Invoke? Invoke is basically keywords that upgrade specific cards in your deck, hand, or wherever it is. It's very similar to a mechanic that was previously presented in Whispers of the Old Gods and Cthulhu, for example. Basically, back in the day in Whispers of the Old Gods, back in 2016, when you play cards that have upgrading Cthulhu +1/+1/+2/+2, giving him taunt and all stuff like this, or shuffle Cthulhu into your deck and other stuff like that. So basically, Invoke working like the same way like it was supposed to work, like for example, like it was in Cthulhu. So what Invoke do? So before I starting to talk Invoke, after I explain Invoke, I want to explain about what benefit will you have to play cards that have the keyword Invoke injected in them. So it's let me this leading to another stuff. This leading to explaining what will be the 5 free legendary. Yes, that's insane. The 5 legendary cards will be available to everyone in the day of the expansion when they log in. So everyone that log in into Hearthstone in the day of the expansion, December 10th, they will be rewarded with 5 legendary cards. So what is these legendary cards? Let's go in. Let's talk about these legendary hero cards. I will explain the best that I can, how I can. So this is the first legendary hero card that was revealed in Blizzard stream yesterday. So what is this? This is Galakrond the Nightmare, a new hero card for Rogue. Basically, like you see here on the screen, we have 3 different phases or 3 different variations of this card. So what is this? Let's read the battle cry of the first one. So it costs 7 mana. Battle cry, draw 1 card. It costs 0. This is pretty much very mediocre, but let's see what is in the bottom of the card text. Invoke twice to upgrade. So this means that if you play cards that have injected Invoke key cards during your gameplay, you will upgrade the hero power, the hero card, excuse me, to the next level. And the next level is Galakrond the Apocalypse, which means the text say battle cry, draw 2 cards, they cost 0. Invoke another 2 times to upgrade to the next and final level. And the next and the final level is Galakrond Azeroth's End. So basically absolutely broken, insane kind of hero card. Battle cry, draw 4 freaking cards that cost 0. Yeah, that's right. Draw 4 cost cards. They cost 0, but that's not all. Equip 5/2 weapon. How good is this? This is scary, insane good. Insane. This is basically absolutely ridiculous. But let's not stop here. This is not everything. You also have new hero power. Every single of these evil classes, they are rogue, warrior, priest, warlock, and I don't know which one else. Anyway, so 5 evil classes will have one specific Galakrond in their library, and all of these Galakrond will have different kind of battle cry effects and hero powers. Let's see what is the rogue hero power. The rogue hero power is add lucky to your hand. That's you will say meh, but it's actually pretty good because I will explain something else. When you play a card that have a invoke keyword in this, it will automatically play will activate and play your hero power even if you didn't play your hero card yet. This means that it gives you additional value, it gives you additional stuff, it gives you additional bonus to invoke. So you will feel more rewarded when you play invoke. So let's start with the next hero. The next hero is Galakrond the Wretched for Warlock. Battle Cry, summon 1 random demon, invite trolls twice to upgrade. The next level is Battle Cry, summon 2 random demons, invoke twice to upgrade. Battle Cry, summon I miss the card here, so basically the last one is Battle Cry, summon 4 random demons and equip 5/2 claw. Hero power, summon 1/1 wimp is pretty mediocre and generic, but let's not forget that when you play cards with invoke, we'll also summon a +1/1 body on board, so it's not bad. So let's check the next one. The next one, it's priest. Let's read the first form. The first form is destroy 1 random enemy minion, invoke twice to upgrade. Well, this is not horrible, let's say, but for 7 mana to kill 1 random enemy, it's not something super special. Yes, sometimes it can be useful, some of the time for 7 mana, but it's not very great. Add a random priest minion to your hand. Is that good? Yeah, it's value oriented, so some priest minions is very good, some of them is pretty generic, so some of the time this will be insane, some of the time will be garbage. It's random, it's something that I didn't like, but it is what it is. But it will be definitely a very good hero power, because it's like drawing card for 2, which is usually not that great, like drawing card, because usually cards that in your deck is usually better and more consistent with your already available deck. So this is like cost like around 1 mana or something, but because it's hero power and it's forever for you, so it costs 2. So it's not bad. It's meh, but the effect is great. So the upgraded power hero card power is Battle Cry, destroy 2 random enemy minions, invoke twice to upgrade. So this is now pretty decent. Removing 2 minions for 7 mana, it's very nice, especially if you play around some mid-range or some kind of even slow deck. Sometimes you need to preserve yourself from dying and some kind of other combo stuff that can be happening next round. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. And the final form, destroy 4 Battle Cry, destroy 4 random enemy minions. This is absolutely insane, because like is the same price of Flame Strike, but it's actually ton ton better because it's actually completely destroy 4 enemy minions, and usually when you play Flame Strike you play for around 3 or maybe sometimes 4 enemy minions, but not all the time. So basically you see it's great. Also equip a 5/2 claw, so it's very good, not that insane like the rogue one, but still pretty good. So this is all the Galakronds that it's revealed from Blizzard so far. So this is about Galakrond. It's very straightforward mechanic, it's nothing too special, it's just hero cards that is upgradable by the mechanic Invoke. So you say, okay, what is these cards Invoke, where we can see these cards, how they working and stuff like that. So let's go into the already revealed card and see some of the cards that Blizzard revealed yesterday and today. So we start with pretty generic, mediocre. I will not, small disclaimer here, I will not put star rating in this video because it's way too early in the expansion, so I need to wait a little bit more before trying to kind of evaluate and try to put a star rating on this card. So let's start with the neutral card. Devoted Maniac, 4 mana, 2/2, horrible stats. Let's see what is the card text. Rush, Battlecry, Invoke, Galakrond. So you see now basically this evolve your Galakrond. So for 4 mana you play 2/2, and it depends on which hero you play, you also get benefit. For example, if you play Rogue, you will get 1 lucky to your hand. If you play Warlock, you will summon 1/1 body on board. And if you play Priest, it will add a random Priest minion to your hand. Is that good for 4 mana? No. No, it's not good because this board is absolutely horrible. If it was 4 mana, 3/4, it could be very good because 4 mana neutral deal 3 damage and kind of survive could be probably actually insane. So Blizzard want to be very careful with this. Is that good? No, but if you dire needs to play something and desperately upgrade your hero card Galakrond, maybe this will see some play, maybe, but other than that it's pretty horrible to me. It looks like pretty horrible card to me, very mediocre and stuff. So let's move to the next one. Next one we have Evasive with neutral, 7 mana, 7/7 taunt, can't be targeted by spells or hero power. So how good is this card? It's okay card, it's not horrible, but it's pretty weak for a ladder standard constructed play, because let's be honest with you, who in the right mind will play 7 mana 7/7 with taunt? Today's standards game is so cheat out. People only cheat out minions, they play giants for 0 mana and stuff like that. So this will never see any play whatsoever in constructed standard. This is obviously very purely oriented arena card. Maybe this card will see some play in the next year, 2020, when all of the powerful crazy expansions go out of standards. Maybe this card will see some play, but no, I don't see it too much. It's way too weak. Next one we have another neutral, Twin Tyrant, 8 mana, 4/10 dragon. Battlecry, deal 4 damage to 2 random enemy minions. How good is this? Not good. This is definitely very good arena card, very powerful arena card, because it have lots of health and some kind decent attack stats. Usually when you play arena, you don't need insane high attack minions, because this is pretty much enough to keep and control the board. So it's very good arena card. To probably never see any play whatsoever in constructed, because usually when playing constructed, deal 4 damage separated by 2 minions on route 8 is usually nothing. It will not save you. It didn't have taunt, it didn't have any other stuff that will keep you alive. So no, this This minion, it's pretty mediocre and it's very good arena card, not very good constructed card though. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have 5 mana, we have Shield of Galakrond, neutral, taunt minion, 5 mana, 4/5, Battle Cry, Invoke, Galakrond. So one more card that you have synergy with Galakrond hero power. So how good is this? 5 mana, 4/5 for taunt is very, very mediocre. We already have this kind of very similar card before. It was called Heckler, which was even less because it cost 4 mana, 5/4, and this is 5 mana, 4/5. In constructed in standard, we have in classic set we have Bouncer, which is exactly the same. That only the stat is reversed. It's 5 mana, 5/4 with taunt. It's never see any play, but this is Invoke, so it will get some. It will give you some value. So maybe this card will see some play somehow, but I don't see it for now. We need to see a lot of more Galakrond synergy to actually see this like a decent card. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have a Hunter 1-drop minion. It's not a beast. This is very important. Dwarven Sharpshooter, 1 mana, 1/3. Your hero power can target minions. We already have this kind of cards before in the game. I don't remember what was the name of the card. It cost 2 mana and it was epic and it was 2/3 in stats. But it was a very, very old card from Grand Tournament, I believe, if my memory serves me well. I didn't have time to prepare the card and show you on screen, but anyway, that's not so important right now. So how good is this card? It's pretty good because you can get out of control if you play some kind of aggro deck, so you can keep this minion alive. Next round you can play something and kill your opponent's 2-drop or even 3-drop if they play some kind of specific battle cry minion with low health. So you can play this and save it, and basically it's pretty good card. It's 1 mana, 1/3. The stat is amazing, so this card will definitely see some play in constructed, and it will be a very, very important card because it kind of gives survivability of the other minions on the board for Hunter, which is maybe important. I don't know. It's pretty. It looks like pretty good card to me. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have another Hunter card. This time it's spell Corrosive Breath. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If you're holding a dragon, it also hits the enemy hero. We already have this kind of cards before. It was something like Cobra Shot or something similar like this. So dealing 3 damage to a minion and 3 damage to the face if you're holding a dragon, it's actually pretty nice. It's the requirement for the effect to take place, it's actually not horrible. You just have a dragon. It's some kind of restriction, but not horrible restriction. If you dragon hunter is a thing sometime in future, I don't know, because we didn't know what dragons will have. So yeah, it looks like pretty decent card. You will definitely see some play. Deal 3 damage for 2 mana. It's very, very good. So I think this will definitely see some play. Move to the next one. Next one, we have another hunter minion, 2 mana, 2/3. Face Stalker. After you use hero power, cast a secret from your deck. So this is basically Inspire effect from Grand Tournament. Do I like this? No, I don't like this because this is one of these slow but with ridiculous snowball effect potential, which is something that I don't like in Hearthstone too much, because you will not be able to recover, and that's not something that I like too much. How powerful is this card? Well, if you look like a 4-drop minion, so for a 4 mana you play 2/3 and cast your hero power basically like for free and draw a card for free and play it for free. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good because it's a lots of value, a little bit slow, but if you are in dire need to play minion on board, you can also play this on round 2. It's a beast, it's a high chance to survive. So this card is actually pretty good because it's a must remove card and have the synergy with the previous card that we see here with the Dwarven Sharpshooter, because you can protect this card and summon a secret from your deck and put it directly into play. So it will give additional survivability of this unit and this minion, which is amazing, very good one. This card actually seems like pretty strong to me, on at least on paper, but we need to wait and see. I just personally don't like Inspire mechanic. It's kind of too stupid in my opinion. It just didn't feels like fun to play against this kind of stuff. It's non-interactive and it's not fun. Okay, let's move to the next one. Next one, we have another hunter spell. Toxic 1 mana, Toxic Reinforcement, side quest. Interesting. Use your hero power 3 times. Reward summon 3 1/1 leper gnomes. So we see additional hero power synergy. But let's see the text here. What is side quest, you should ask? Side quest is basically like quest, but they are smaller one. They are very small quest. They are completed more quickly, and the reward is not crazy insane. But it's also considered a quest, so it will take this small place on the place of the secrets. So side quest like a new keyword / mechanic in Hearthstone that is presented especially in this expansion, and I guess this is kind of a keyword that we will continue see in the next expansions, because it's why not? It's not something that only dragons are connected to side quests and stuff. So I think Blizzard will start printing this kind of small, interesting kind of side quest in the game, which will give some variation in the game, and this kind of fun. I like it. It's not something crazy. This is not like a regular quest, so you will not guarantee that this will be in your starting hand. So this will not be a regular quest card. It's just a spell that gives you a side quest. Pretty simple. I like it. It's very interesting one. It's a new stuff. It's something that we didn't see previously in Hearthstone, except the real quests, of course. So I like this type of new mechanics in the game. It's really a new mechanic. Is something that is new. It's not just some kind of playing around stuff and call it new mechanic like it was with the plague, because plagues was nothing, just some kind of board clears that affect the entire boards, and that's no new mechanic. We see that from day one in Hearthstone, so it was no new mechanic. This is actually a new mechanic, so I like this. Let's move to the next one. I see potential in this card for super hyper aggro aggressive face hunters. This will be a thing most probably for a short period of time. Maybe if the deck builders build a strong deck, this will probably be a thing. So we need to wait and see. We need to see more synergy with this one. So we have another hunter card. Primordial Explorer, 3 mana, 2/3 dragon. That's very important. This is very important. Poisonous battle cry, discover a dragon. So pay attention to this battle cry, discover a dragon. So you don't need to have a dragon to discover a dragon. So this is very important. That's very cool, because this is a dragon that does not require another dragon to be in your hand to activate battle cry effect. So this is a pretty straightforward minion. So just play it on round 3 and threat the board with poisonous, which is not very relevant because 3 mana is very easy to remove these days in standard, in ladder. So how good is this minion? It's okay-ish, because sometimes discover a dragon you can discover pretty powerful dragons, because we still didn't know what dragons we will have in this expansion. The only thing that we need to I need to say, and that Blizzard actually revealed, but I forgot to say in the beginning of the video, is that every single class will have one legendary dragon. Yes, every single class will have a specific legendary dragon for its class. So this is very, very important to know. So it will be at least 9 new legendary dragons in the game for every single class. Okay, let's move to the next one. So this is like okay cards, nothing too special. Didn't have synergy with almost anything except the dragon tag. But let's see. Let's move to the next one. Next one, we have Dragon Bane. Why is Dragon Bane a mech? Why Blizzard continue to push mech synergy with Hunter? I don't know. It's pretty annoying because I really hate Mech Hunter. So let's see the card text here. After you use your hero power, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. So it's not a minion, it's a random enemy. So this means that this can go face. Is that good? It's pretty aggressive, but it's not good, because this is, like I said before, this is just inspire mechanic from the Grand Tournament. So is that good? No, I don't like this card. It's 4 mana, 3/5. It's not bad, because it's almost have the Chill Wind Yeti stats, and the text is very, very insane. I don't know, maybe this card will see some play because it's very dangerous. It can magnetize, you can magnetize another things on the top of these cards, make it even more harder to remove. So yeah, I think it's decent card. It will definitely see some play in Constructed, but I already hate this card because it seems like way too powerful. If getting out of control, it will be impossible to recover in this kind of games with this card sometimes, but it's challenging to do it, but it's very, very possible. So yeah, okay, let's move to the next one. Next one, we have a 1 cost spell for mage. Side quest, spend 8 mana on spells. Reward, summon a 6/6 dragon. So how good is this? Well, it's a small side quest. It's nice. You basically play 1 mana for with the delayed effect of 6/6 dragon on board. Is that good? Yeah, if you play some kind of mid-range aggressive deck, or no aggressive but mid-range / slow deck, you can get benefit from this 6/6 dragon. It's very nice. So yeah, I think this is pretty much okay card. 8 mana. Spending 8 mana on spells, it's not that difficult. You need just to play a few 3 or 4 spells, and basically this quest is done and you will have 3 dragon on board. So is that good? Yeah, definitely very, very good. So this card will definitely see some play. It's pretty interesting one. I like it. I will definitely try it. It seems very good in some kind of with secret synergy and stuff like that. So it's nice. It's pretty good card. So we need to wait and see. Next one, we have another mage card. It's a dragon, Azure Explorer, 4 mana, 2/3 spell damage +2 battle cry, discover a dragon. Another discover a dragon mechanic. So nothing too interesting here. Spell damage +2. It's okay, I guess. It's powerful, but it's very, very slow because it's have only 3 health. This will die very easily. So I don't know. It seems like very, very clunky card to use. I didn't see any synergy with any decks whatsoever so far in Hearthstone. So I don't know. It looks a bit too underwhelming. This card didn't seems too interesting to me. But it's a dragon, so we don't know. And we have the legendary dragon for mage. 5 mana, 2/8. Maligos, Aspect of Magic. Battle Cry, if you're holding a dragon, discover an upgraded mage spell. I have no idea what is upgraded mage spell, guys, so I can talk about this. I don't know what is upgraded mage spell because it didn't find anything explained yet. So I need to search more about this, but probably will be something which may more effect on board or cost less, something like this. I don't know. We need to wait and see. So how good will be this card? 5 mana 2/8. It's just a very generic body. It's nothing too special, but it's dragon. So and discover upgraded mage spell. So if I understand what is upgraded magic spell, I can evaluate the card better, but for now I can't. So I think this card is good though. So this is my opinion. This card is good, so it will definitely see some play. So we have a Warlock, 3 mana 1/1 minion. That's horrible start. Dragon Blight Cultist, Battle Cry, Invoke Galakrond, gain +1 attack for each other friendly minion. This is horrible. This is horrible card in my opinion. Yeah, it's Invoke Galakrond. It will give you a lucky to your hand because it's Invoke. But gain +1 attack for each other friendly minion, and this is 1 health. So even if this is 7, if it's 4 attack or 5 attack, I don't see how this is threat anyway. So no, I don't like this card. It's look like pretty garbage to me. It's very aggro oriented. It's extremely aggressive card. It's super all in. So no, I don't like it too much. Next one, we have 4 mana 5/4 Violet Worshipper, another Warlock minion. Battle Cry, if you invoke twice, draw 3 cards. That's absolutely bonkers. This is insane. This is insane broken level. Broken level insane. This is broken level insane card. So draw 3 cards for 4 mana with body that is like with Chillwind Yeti stats but reversed. 5 attack, 4 health. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's aggressively started card, so this can see some play in aggressive deck. If you high roll and you play invoke cards, it's getting completely out of control. So crazy card. Very good one. We definitely see some play. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we have another Warlock spell. 3 mana Fiendish Rites. Invoke Galakrond, give your other minions +1 attack. So basically this is like some horrible version of why you should want to play this. This is horrible card. This is like 10 times worse than Grim Rally. It's 2 times worse than Savage Roar from Druid. So it's horrible card by itself, but just because it have invoke, maybe in some ridiculous zoo deck, in ridiculous zoo deck that is absolutely insane, spamming minions on board every single time. So you need to use this as a finisher, but +1 attack is not that insane to finish the game. So I think this card is horrible. It's one of the worst cards that I see so far. Giving invoke and upgrading your hero card and giving you lucky to your hand for 3 mana. This is just so much. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't like it. It's horrible card, and I don't see that this will see any play whatsoever. So no. Next one, we have first Druid card. 2 mana Breath of Dreams. Draw a card. If you're holding a dragon, gain an empty mana crystal. Absolutely ridiculous card. This card is insane. It's basically a way better than the unnerfed version of Wild Growth. So how good is this card? It's crazy. This card is absolutely insane level. How easy will it be to fulfill this gain an empty mana crystal? Not very hard, I believe. If you're holding a dragon, I mean, how hard is this to fulfill? Not very hard. This will not be very hard, because if you play some kind of Temple Dragon Mage or Maligos OTK, yeah, it's definitely a possible, very, very possible. So let's move to the next one. Oops, sorry about this. Next one, we have another Druid card, Emerald Explorer, 6 mana, 4/8, don't discover a battle cry, discover a dragon. So how good is this card? It's pretty nice. I think this card is in the brink of this type of cards that is on the just on the line to be played on constructed. So it's pretty powerful one, because it's 6 mana, 4/8, it's have enough attack and decent amount of health, and it's stunned, so it can stop aggro and stuff like that, and discover a dragon, so you can discover a dragon, you will not lost card advantage, which is very, very good. So this card will definitely see some play. Excellent arena card, very decent constructed card, so it will definitely see some play. Next one, we have another minion dragon for Druid, Ysera Unleash, 9 mana, 4/12. Battle Cry, shuffle 7 Dream Portals into your deck when draw, summon a random dragon. So what is Dream Portals? Dream Portals, it's 9 mana cost cards, which they are auto cast when they drawn, and will summon a dragon. So how good is this? Not very good, because not every dragon is very powerful. Sometimes you will have like super crappy 2-3 dragons or stuff like that, and you will be very disappointed. Sometimes you will have ridiculous dragons, like the another Ysera, even this Ysera can summon another one. Maybe you will summon 12 Deadwing, and other crazy stuff that can happen. But to play this on round 9, not very good, because it will basically do absolutely nothing when you play it on board. So you need to have lots of preparation, a lot of health. You need to have a lot of way to deal next round with the board. So this card will not be immediately removed, because it's not a constant effect. This is not a constant effect, this is a one-time battle cry effect. So your opponent will not be very eager to remove this card immediately from the board, because you have only 4 attack, and when you usually play on the end of the game, in the final of the game, when you have 10 or more mana crystals, you usually are not care too much about 4 attack minions, unless you play against some kind of super insane aggro deck. But this card is definitely not oriented for aggro zoo decks and stuff like this. So how good is this card? In my opinion, so far, not very good. So far, I think it's pretty much meh. It's not super cool, but it have potential if there is some chance to make this card very cheap. Maybe it will have some play. Other than that, I don't see too much potential in this card, because this is a battle cry effect, and you didn't have a chance to cheat battle cry minions too often, because the only way that you can cheat battle cries minions is to reduce their cost to some kind of ridiculous level. But I don't see any chance this to happen with this one. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have a Shaman spell, 3 mana, Lightning Breath, deal 4 damage to a minion. If you're holding a dragon, also damage its neighbors. This card is broken. This card is just broken. This card is where it's very similar to the priest card that was 4 mana, deal 3 damage on board, and summon a 3/3 body. It was very, very old dragon card. This one is better though, because it costs 3 mana, deal 4 damage to a minion. If you're holding a dragon, also deal its neighbor. This power level, this card is off the charts, because it's absolutely ridiculous. It costs like 4 mana less than Flame Strike, and it's basically have absolutely the same effect. So how good is this card? Insane. It's better than Lightning Storm, so this will definitely be see a lot of play. How hard is to fulfill this requirement for hoarding a dragon? Probably not very hard, because usually very often shamans play Twilight Drake because it's a very good 4-drop minion, so why not adding some few additional good dragons with taunts, so you can make some kind of pretty good control shaman. So definitely this card will see play. Very powerful one. I will probably give this card a 5-star card if I give it star rating, because it's just absolutely insane card. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have a rogue card, 1 mana, price Galakrond, give a minion +1 attack, invoke Galakrond. Horrible card. I don't know what to say about this card. It's just ridiculous. I don't like it. It will add a lucky to your hand. So excuse me, Warlock, it adds 1/1. When you play this in Warlock, it will give you 1/1 body imp on the board, but when you play Warlock, this will give you one lucky. So is that good for 1 mana? Probably it's fine. It's fine, but it's horrible by itself. I mean, very mediocre. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have 3 mana rogue spell, deal 3 damage to an undamaged character, invoke 3 Galakronds. Invoke Galakrond. So how good is this? Not very good, because it's have too much restrictions. So this only can damage undamaged character, which means that it can hit face. That sometimes is important. So you can hit undamaged heroes. This will not happen very often, but the possibility is there. So how good is this card? 3 mana, deal 3 damage. We already have a backstab with almost the same effect, but without the invoke. This will also give you a lucky. So is that worth it? No, not too much, I think, but it's invoke, so we need to wait and see. Maybe invoke will be a very good. We need to just wait and see. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have Umbral Skulker, 4 mana rogue minion, 4 mana 3/3 battle cry. If you invoke twice, add 3 coins to your hand. This is absolutely ridiculous card. So basically you can play this for free, because 3 coins is absolutely broken. You can have synergy with Gadgets and Actioneer and stuff like that. So basically you see the potential in this. Also we have ridiculous synergy with One Cliff and other stuff. So if you invoke this card, it's beyond ridiculous. So it's powerful, very powerful. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have a Dragon Legendary minion for Rogue, Wax Dread. Death Rattle, a 5 mana 7/5. Death Rattle, shuffle a candle into your deck, resummons Wax Dread when drawn. So when drawn, so it's basically one of these cast when drawn spells. So how good is this? Yeah, basically you can have infinite minion on board if you're a bit lucky. So if you destroy your deck with Myra Unstable Portal and then play this with this elephant dude. So you can basically shuffle 1 additional copy, then you can have 2, then you will get out of control and stuff like this. So you can also play this and copy like 4, 5, 7 or 10 with Togwoggle Scheme. So you will basically can have a lots of this, and it will be impossible to remove without silence effect. So it can some kind of endless cycle. So is that a good card? Yeah, a very slow one, but probably pretty good, and can see some play in some kind of a test slow value rock. So yeah, it's definitely have potential for this card. It's not insane, but it have potential to kind of broke the game in a very ridiculous way. So it's not a bad card, and it's very dangerous one. So now we have a paladin card, 1 mana sand bread. Give minion +1/+2. Give it divine shield if you're holding a dragon. Is that good? Yeah, very small buff, but it's +1/+2 and divine shield, so you can make free trades and still keep a powerful minion on board. So it's pretty good one. I think this will see some plays on mid-range, even aggro decks. So yeah, pretty good small card. Not bad at all. So it will definitely see some play. And finally, I think this is the final card for today. We have 8 mana, 12 Deathwing, Mad Aspect, Dragon for Warrior, Battle Cry, attack all other minions. So basically, which means that if your opponent have 3 minions, Deathwing will attack them and will stay alive on board. So basically, it's like a limited board clear. So you basically will kill most of the things. So basically, this will kill almost everything. Is that good for 8 mana? Yeah, because if your opponent have like 2 taunts, which have like 6 or 7 health and 2 or 4 attack, basically this will take less. I will take 4 or 5 damage and will survive, and you will have a body and full board clear for 8 mana. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good. So it's nice. I like it. Very good. The art is great. So I think this will definitely see some play in the game. It's not insane. It's not something that will broke the game, but definitely very good one. We have a priest card, so this is not the last card. This was not the last card. So we have a priest spell, 5 mana, time rip, destroy a minion, invoke Galakrond. Is that good? Yeah, pretty good, because 5 mana, this unconditional remover is already established in the game, like a pretty decent card for rogue. It's basically like assassinate, but with additional effect. Is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Priest is a slow class, so priest always kind of can have benefit from these removers. It's not something too insane, but it also it's very important to pay attention to this. This is invoke, which also will add priest minion to your hand because of the invoke of the hero Galakrond hero power. So is that good? Yeah, pretty good. Killing minion and getting card advantage, it's extremely important. So I think this card is definitely very good for slow control. Priest, very good one, very decent card. It is very balanced in my opinion. So let's move to the next one. Next one we have a Dragon for Priest, 4 mana, 3/6 Fire Weaver. Battle Cry, if you've invoked twice, reduce the cost of a card in your hand by 1. So basically this is like Emperor Tourism effect for 2 less mana, but you need to spend at least 2 more cards to invoke this. So how consistent this will be? It will be very hard to be consistent, but it's a very good combo activator. It's very good tempo-oriented card when you play it, and it's 4 mana, 3/6. This is insane stats, and also is a dragon, so this card is pretty much absolutely insane in my opinion. Very good card, will definitely see some play if you be able to consistently invoke this card. It's beyond ridiculous. It's very important to notice this. It's not a legendary card. This is epic card. That means that you can have 2 copies of this one. So this is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And how its invoke mechanic work? If this need to be in your hand to be activated, no, I think invoke affect the entire game. So even if this is in your deck, you will still invoke this. So pretty strong card. So we have another rogue card. Why I put it here, I don't know. So we have another rogue card, 6 mana, Candle Breath. Draw 3 cards, cost 3 less while you are holding a dragon. How good is this? Insanely good. This is like 3 mana cost draw 3 cards. Is that good? Yeah, it's pretty good. For 6 mana it's okay. It's not great, but it's balanced. For 3 mana it's broken because we already have a few other cards with that cost three hands for three cards for 3 mana. So this is very good card. Definitely will see a lot of play. Very powerful card. 3 mana, drawing 3 cards from your deck is absolutely ridiculous. It's basically a winning case scenario. So very powerful one. And so basically this is the last card for today. So I hope you guys enjoy my review. I'm super excited about the new stuff that's happening in Hearthstone. It's lots of information about this. So I sorry about the very long video. It's like almost 1 hour video. It's absolutely insane. But how can you talk quickly about these cards? How can you talk? Talk quickly when you talk about Hearthstone and so many new stuff? So in conclusion, I want to say this: the expansion of Hearthstone, Descent of Dragons, will be available on December 10, 2020. Hearthstone Battlegrounds will be open beta will be available of November 12, 2020 and November 5th, 2020 if you pre-purchase Hearthstone Descent of the Dragons. So that's everything for me today. I hope you guys enjoy my video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm also a streamer. I stream every day from Monday to Thursday, including from 8 p.m. European time, 10 a.m. Pacific Daytime US. So you're free to go to my Twitch/X1Gamer and join my streams. We can talk about Hearthstone and stuff like this. I play also other games. So thanks guys for joining on this video. Sorry that this video is so long, but there is a lots of stuff happening right now in Hearthstone. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I see you guys online.